You there, Abster?
What's up?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinels say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
The tower is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Egla Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Wind against my vines.
Who the hell are you?
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Yearning and sorrow, a feeling of nostalgia. Let's do that.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover. My name is Dracona, a wandering bard. I'm glad to have met you.
Hey, so she's the Venti of this world, Wuthering Waves.
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece. Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
It counts.
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered the supposed martyred maiden, Cartathea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartathea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartathea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count. Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it. Now then, to your memories.
That was actually a relaxing, eh? What now?
Tune in to my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Laureate.
There's no way she can.
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them.
Wow, so she can really see him. Interesting.
What is the meaning of this?
Someone used their resonance ability to help me relive this moment. But this seems unexpected.
How did you first come to notice me?
The Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
You heard the Sentinel's voice? Then tell me, am I their resonator?
I think she is, man. If the Sentinel led him to her, then she should be the resonator, right?
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan, the Threnodian. But you really don't have any idea?
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me. You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
You rang? Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart. Yeah, sorta, kinda.
This must be the frequency that's entangled within you. Is it some kind of echo? Yes, I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. Though there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Ensnared? Does that mean behind the seals there's... I'm sure you've noticed that I was drawn here only as a frequency. My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals. I've sensed a voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
The scent of a Threnodian? You can perceive the Threnodian?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I'd never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. But we came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well. After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel. Spending so much time alone in the sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities. I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower. And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your sonorosphere?
A part of the sonorosphere is actually on land, though its outer perimeter is surrounded by a barrier. I cannot leave, and no one can enter. I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside. Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Contralela, I think that's what she called. It's that trial character I did.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator. It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Rover.
Okay, whatever she did worked way too well. I don't think she knows.
Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are you feeling? Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach? Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were... Wait a second. Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
She's crying.
Wow. So my forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments. The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? Wow. I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song. My forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected development. I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta. So, what do you plan to do next?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord. My name is Sebastian. As per milady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
The Phasalia family. The one that's likely worshipping the Thrnodian. Why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
I will convey your message to Milady.
Dude, come on. She's the one who's the jellyfish, man.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta.
Man, I bet this dude is like gonna go on an adventure looking for that lady, and then in the end he couldn't find her, and then he's gonna attend the invitation and it's gonna be like, oh, it's you. It always goes like this.
She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say. I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse, and rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts. hello. That's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in? Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over. Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor. Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it. In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
The way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardathea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. I can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
Okay, let's do this. Damn, she's pretty far away. Too bad I already got that waypoint. Haha. Damn, she's still far away.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo. To think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cardathea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
This place is so pretty, man. It actually gives me jellyfish vibes, which is actually what she is. Nice. Actually.
Now, if you'll please just follow
Sebastian, what's up, my bro? I can't talk to you. That horse's face. She is rich, man. Juicy lips.
one moment, please. I shall inform milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary.
Ooh, ominous.
To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the invitation. Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Damn, bro. Now look at her, she's huge. The designers went crazy with her, man.
Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
I bet she has back pain from all that weight.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Ooh, this is actually a nice shot. Yo. Why is this actually... Look at this. Let's go up a bit. Okay, I'm gonna wait for her. Let's save that. Let's go. Wow, what is this? I can't zoom in. Okay. Looks expensive, like everything else here. Hey, I've defeated you a bunch of times, bro. There she is. Wait, she's actually around the same height as Camellia. Maybe just a little bit taller. Yeah, she was definitely bigger. Just for comparison. They knew what they were doing, bro. It's not me. Yo, what? They are bouncing, man. That character is crazy. Okay, I'll stop looking at her.
Won't you have a seat?
Nah, that's how she distracts you, man. Look at her eyes, Rover.
I hope you'll accept this tea as my way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away. Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think?
Yo, now I think about it, she might have poisoned this cup of thingy, whatever you call it, tea. I still do not know if she's on the good side or on the bad side.
You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
Bro, what do I do? Do I drink the tea or do I don't wanna drink the tea though. She's sussing me out right now. Nah. Her looks can be deceiving, man. Push the tea aside. She said,
I see. Let's set aside such past unpleasantness for the time being. I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that, there's something I want to know.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna? So you've noticed something is amiss. As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
That Fenrico guy, man. I really don't like that dude. He's definitely lying.
Why haven't the Thenodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations from within. Though the previous 2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss they cannot see. Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart? Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come. The truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
This just got interesting. I think she's gonna lead us to that Sentinel
It's
resonator.
thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it. The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
These are violacas. They produce a unique fragrance, wouldn't you say? Violacas are This is it.
Bro, you are touching nothing.
Are you prepared?
Yes.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
Wow. Okay. Just a bunch of expensive stuff. There's the horse there. A legendary sword. I'm just gonna ignore what I just saw and focus on the story.
Just as I expected, the Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in this sanctuary is corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save Imperator.
Damn, that's actually way more interesting than I thought it would be.
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
Wow. A sentinel cannot leave its commissioned region. It would be a betrayal of duty.
I understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can
Wow.
offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
What are you planning, lady? You're way too calm after I declined your request for Jue.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you've described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
She knows. She just... Yeah, I don't know what to say.
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact. That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space. With it, they can withdraw a portion of power. That power's frequency will match the Imperator's own.
Wow, so Jue controls time. Imperator controls space. Time and space. Interesting.
This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be. A blade sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator.
You know, it would be cool if I could pull this out and use it. I want to see what it's going to be like.
To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the Chosen One may hope to draw it.
Then, what about Cardathea?
The martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
Interesting.
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the divine trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers, while overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
Damn.
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cardathia's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinchi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening? If that's the case, my permission should cause a reaction. That's one way to confirm what they're saying.
Yeah, pull it out, bro. Pull it out.
I suppose all that's left is its symbolic value. However,
Watch
do
me.
handle it with care. It is a family heirloom. I've heard of your unique methods and formidable strength.
Pull it out. Show her. That sounded wrong, but show her.
Rover, who are you really?
Now she's shocked, eh? Jue calls me the Arbiter. You can call me the Blessed One.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me. I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Wow. What does Arbiter mean actually? I need to Google that. Keep it Goku is fine. Let's get back to the matter at hand.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos? Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands. You should have it.
What?
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator's Sonorosphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you're the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonorosphere?
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother asking? Although being described as a jellyfish.
She is bouncy.
There is a cable car in the lower levels of the Phasalia estate that leads directly to the sonorosphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lifts.
Are all these mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
Why do the Phasalias have a cable car that leads directly to the sonorosphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Phasalias and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
That's an interesting looking vehicle, bro. Wow.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh, and what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic, obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor? Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary, I've been searching for a solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
Because the rest of them are all true.
What?
I see it'll take more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation. Outside, they call me the Bane, but historically every head of the Phasalia family has carried such a title. It just so happens that I am the most potent one yet. We've reached the old seminary's underground. The gateway into the sonorosphere itself lies at its center. We shall continue on foot from here.
Yo, she fights like a jellyfish. Okay, I'll stop that. I'll stop that. He's also bouncy like a jellyfish.
Strange. This area was clear of tacit discords on my last visit. And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the sonorous sphere itself? Poor thing.
What the hell just happened? I do not know how to use her.
Surge of deep
I didn't think there would be goalposts here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few, Pen? The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinasita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened, still an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
It sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been Cartophia's doing, but, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself, I know. But the Trinodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest.
Yeah, I don't trust anyone, man, including you.
Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it?
No trust is gonna be placed, ma'am. I don't trust anybody. Trust no one.
The gateway into the Sonorosphere is just on the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a Blessed Maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
They lied, man. They said this is in the sky, man. Oh, I guess it is in the sky.
Wind against my vines.
No, that went too fast. I couldn't take pictures. Why is she walking? This is sus. Yeah, there she is.
Laureate, you have come. Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
Cantarella Phasalia.
Wow.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
Okay, I feel like she is a Threnodian resonator, cause I think we're gonna have to fight her. But she's a good one. Or something like that, I don't know.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers.
Oh no. She's dead and she doesn't know it.
This must be the sword of divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only those who resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it? The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh? This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are two other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltia. Yes. Did you see them too? Placing the three swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians' doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden.
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside. Rover and I will take care of this matter.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
She's actually badass, man. I'm starting to like her.
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
What you said to Cardathia back there.
What? What? Why does this look so cool?
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too. I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground. Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone. It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Oh, that's what it is. This place looks interesting. Yo, this does not feel like a video game. This hurts my eyes, but my eyes love it. So pretty. So is the Sentinel stuck in there? Probably. Yeah, it just spawns in front of you.
This gondola only has 2 seats.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
How about I go with her first? How about I go with Abby first? Can we make room for one more?
Greed will get you punished, you know.
I'm afraid Foam would refuse that suggestion.
The two of you can go on ahead.
How gentleman of you, sir.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers.
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the Sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am afraid, but not of the answer. I fear never finding one at all.
Imagine drifting a fish, bro. Hey, I'm drifting a fish.
We'll be arriving at the first water ice soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this... Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again. As for the rest of the way, I see it clearly now.
What does she clearly? It's kinda sus. Why did she see gray and stuff?
Vines, over there. And that statue.
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first Dark Tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the Dark Tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant spark, we can use it to burn through the vines.
Oh, I thought I could turn into her. I was excited for a moment. It's all good. It's all good.
If the Thenodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me.
She's praying.
Don't worry. This much I can still...
Purify. And then you disappear. Throw the spark Okay. Why? Okay. Oh my, are you kidding me? Get that? Oh, you can just long ranges, eh?
The vines are remnants of the dark tide. Foam won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
Contralela must be waiting forever over there, man. She must be bored.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment. That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
I don't know what it does. Let's just wing it. Winging it. What? Now what? Hello? Oh, that's what it does.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
Nah, man, you can't let me fight these guys alone. Like, just let me use her.
Hopefully this helps.
What?
Break.
Is the animation different for the thingy now?
Strike from the shadows.
What do I do? Let's go here first. Do your thing.
Hurry! We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's
Wait,
corruption
can she
returns.
be a Tsupe? No? What? Okay. Now back
Sounds
to
like
the
Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
change. Let's go. Oh, I need to grab this and so it automatically goes there. I wish we could burn these side things off, man. It still looks corrupted. Interesting.
Did you
Hey.
feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine whose resonator I am.
Yeah, you've helped a lot. Don't worry. Another water rise is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
didn't you tell me sooner?
She's funny.
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the dark tide from descending into the city. But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the dark tide itself. In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence. Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here.
Bro, why do you keep on cutting off?
There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range. But there may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
Okay. Why don't I just put you on my shoulder? I guess that's difficult to pray. Yeah, it's difficult.
That's it. A tacitite device.
A triangle
Leave it to me.
human being.
No hesitation.
Die, bro.
Hopefully this helps.
This should do the trick.
Okay, now let's. Oh, wow.
Strike from the shadows.
Come on, both of you come close.
Yeah,
Nice,
well,
nice,
honest.
nice.
Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
What now? There's more. What the hell are you? What do? You don't move at all, bro. You look like a chess piece. Where do I go? Oh, what? Back. Why? Did I change the wrong thing? Oh, I forgot to change it, I guess. Do your thing. Yo. I can't wait till you become playable. Please
You
don't
okay?
die.
Just catching my breath. You go get the remnants, Paul.
I feel like she got corrupted, sucking in all this corruption. Or maybe that's not how it works.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation.
Yes, a name taken from the Order's Codex.
This is the corrupted form of the Sentinel, right? Since it's half fish, half horse, I think.
rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all? I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
Damn.
I should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, though.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
Good as new, just some flesh wounds.
Well, you seem to be in perfect shape to me. But if you say so, I can offer you a strong elixir. Care to give it a try?
I'd rather die.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Oh, that's actually useful. What now? Oh. So we're walking up. Can't I? No! Okay. Why are you on a cooldown, bro? Oh my, are you kidding me? This stupid thing is on a cooldown.
Wind, guide me.
No. Oh. Why won't you? Aw, come on. This is so dumb, man. Door of Unity. Ooh. Huge steps. I saw a figure up there. I don't get what just happened.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
I bet we're gonna fight her.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
I will.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden Fleur-de-Lis.
So, is she the resonator of the Sentinel?
None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here. Do you have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion. I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh? I was dozing when BAM! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me. It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal had something to do with it?
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
And she ate it.
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the Resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
She's disappointed, eh?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathea, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you. Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us. Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You witnessed it as well, Cantarella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere. I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
We can take this time. I can still go on.
You're the one who needs rest most of all.
Wow.
After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
Let's talk.
Is it true that the Phasalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Phasalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Phasalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Phasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Phasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power and entrusted it to Napoli II. This power allowed him to imbue the echoes with the strength to repel the tacit discords and purify the Dark Tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperador's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart, caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel. Within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Phasalias and begged for release.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Phasalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act.
Damn, that's deep.
Now what could you possibly...
You were pretty harsh on Cardathia.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands with humanity, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark. Now what could you possibly... A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the maiden is dead.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
Now what could you possibly want with me at a time like this? Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before? Alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Phasalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Dude, both these girls are going for Rover right now. It's pretty obvious, lady. I can see what you're planning through that face.
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency. It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite. To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't. But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me, 100%.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. But now, here I am dealing with one of you. Since you're all here, how about a morning stroll? Silence. Surge of deep tides. They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
Sink into the endless deep. Surge of deep riptides flame. Well, this is where our paths must part.
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
What I saw yesterday caught my attention. It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
Go ahead. It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal. Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
Wow. She's not even hiding it, man. She really wants Rover, bro.
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords. Hogness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Trust the neighbor, else land. Follow, unite the owls, else leaves will stay unbuilt. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. The path to righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity. I don't understand what it means.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in fighting Hogness if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wing ray. Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
Ooh. I pressed the button by mistake. I guess I'm dead. Wait, what? Where am I?
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
Cardathea, grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay.
Okay, let's do this. What now? I still need...
That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
Damn.
Is this really okay?
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Wow. Man really just brute forced it. What is that? Are we gonna fight that thing?
Leave it to these, the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
Yeah, the last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Yeah. Ever heard of it?
I used to ride it. It's Hogness. There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
Okay, this is
Let
gonna
go
take a
now.
while.
How you feeling?
So soft, so cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
Cherish every gain.
Don't get stuck. Let's go. I'm guessing we go this direction. X-axis, the X-axis. Yeah, this way. Please tell me I did it correctly. Please. 50-50, I'm betting. Yes. No.
Remnants
Yes.
of the past.
Stop, bro.
Wind, guide me.
Pull him out.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
Maybe we break the pedestal.
The waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere.
Bruh. Why? The maiden that defied the death crier.
It's identical to the last statue.
Brute force it.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Oh, okay. You do your thing, lady. I bet we're gonna fight those things again. Yep, I guessed right. Come out, come
Leave it to
out.
me.
Oh, it's these so-called dragons again.
I sense your will. Hopefully this helps. No hesitation.
Now what?
Strike from the shadows. One more time.
Ouch.
The end has come.
And you there, you've been here
Hopefully
for a
this
while,
helps.
haven't you? Enjoying yourself? You're dead now, buddy. Come on. Don't tire yourself
Don't
out.
push yourself too hard.
What I said.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
Let's go. Please tell me I did it correctly. Yes, I did. Oh, we're flying. Let's see if my... Yep. Ooh. Brute force it again. Why not? Cullen Jones in the chat. What's up? Let's go.
We're still
Let's go.
missing an area. But where?
Over there.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
How? I'm still wing. Okay, okay. 200 meters, not too bad, not too bad. Let's. How do I go there? And I'm here. What are these things?
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps.
Okay. Ooh, let's go for the big guy.
Strike from the shadows. Moment of resonance.
Die. Die already. You are just annoying, man. You are not him. You are not him, buddy. Get out. Can you die? And you
Hopefully this helps.
You hiding in the shadows. Fight me like a real man. Another wing ray. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I have to change this thing again. Okay. Oh, I still have to change it. Nice, nice. Maybe. Which way? I'm confusing myself right now. I'm guessing this cause the chest is
Cherish
here.
every gain.
Wait, I still have to... Bruh. Please tell me I did correctly.
Cardathia?
I'm ready.
Don't be corrupted, please. Come on. Why would I follow this golden thing if it's right here, bro? How many gravity things are we gonna do? Did I do it? Nope, I did not do it correctly. Nice, 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 nice. This way, maybe. Okay, not that way. Got it. Okay, I've done green. I've done yellow. Yep, it's not yellow. It's blue. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, now
Leave it to
let's
me.
beat these things up.
The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
Oh, come on. Of course you had to spawn after I used my ultimate. Oh, wow. Of course more spawn.
Strike from the shadows.
Come on. Ultimate.
Moment of resonance.
Let's go. That took forever.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be. So beautiful. I had...
Do you want to stop for a while?
No. We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now.
Okay, where? Straight ahead. There's a chest here. Golden chest. I like that.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
But
She wants to do it alone.
If it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
no traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good. Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Foam heard you. Come on.
The way you were when you saw the plushy echo. It was unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the blessed fleur-de-lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh. How did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be alright. Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
Speechless. I think she's hiding something, man. Maybe she knows she's doing something bad. and she feels bad about doing it right now after what he said. Maybe I'm thinking too much. I don't trust her. I still don't trust Controlella.
What you said back there. Thank you.
Fleur-de-Lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator, why persist in the error of thy ways?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise.
That's salvation. Right there. She's actually doing her duty.
You saw that too? Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him?
Oh. I killed him.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, bro.
Anna, Casitomo, Olnat, everyone. I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover. Just now there was...
Shh. Later. Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure.
It's all
I
good.
found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian. That is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
My turn to shine. That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian. Of course not. It reeks. Just the smell alone is enough. Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hognis to the person who unsealed the passage. Huh?
You are a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. What if you used their abilities to split it yourself?
I haven't forgotten how I became a resonator, and I know I don't have the ability to do that. Do you think the mixed frequencies Abby felt came from me? But why would I do that?
The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cardathea is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight. Same as before? We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? Dragon Tacet discords lived here long before the Renacita settlers arrived. With time and patience, the Order tamed them into echoes. They are fiercely intelligent and have their own social order. Gehinnom was their king, and the only one we believed could lift the siege of the Dark Tide. We hoped he would bring us the truth, but it seems he failed. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I am a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. So, whose resonator am I? Do I belong to the Threnodian or the Sentinel? What does it really feel like to be the Sentinel's resonator? Juhe's resonator sounds like a woman of strong resolve. I would like to meet her someday. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow. You should get some rest.
I haven't seen you eat all day. Do you want some food? Aw man, come on.
It's late. You should get some rest.
Pizza, I have to make pizza or something. Something like that. Wait. Where is the... How do I... Yes. Where are you? Where's the cooking place? There. I'll be back. I'm gonna go make some food. Let's go. Okay, I don't think that was necessary. Not necessary, okay. Margaret!
Welcome to Margarita's. Your pizza will be hot and fresh in no time. Come by more often. Don't be a stranger.
Yes, that's the pizza. This is the thingy.
Come by more often. Don't be a stranger.
This as well. This as well.
Come by more often.
I don't know.
Don't
I
be a
forgot what
stranger.
she eats. I know something about pizza.
Come by more often. Don't be a stranger.
Just buy all of this. Why not?
Come by more often. Don't be a stranger.
Cooking. Let's try. I wonder what cooking is like in this game. I forgot. Is it like Genshin Impact? Oh, it's automatic. Yep, it's automatic. Now to go back. I literally told her, wait 1 second. And then I go all the way back to the city. Just to get her some food. Aren't I a great guy? Now I have to go all the way over there. This is gonna take a while.
Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Tell me about this.
Dragon Tacit Discords Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I am a resonator born. Do I belong to the throne of Jewez? I would like to meet her someday. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Are you serious? That quest is gone?
Gehenna, we hoped he would bring us the truth. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow. You should get some rest. But
Take out pizza classica. Laura's salad.
just the sight of it is enough to...
Ew, just the sight of what?
Is this what people eat nowadays?
I see you are a Raganese through and through.
Huh?
You're not gonna eat it?
No. I am grateful for your kindness, but I can no longer taste anything. Thank goodness. Nor do I need food to survive. How else would I have been able to last for so long in the Sonorosphere? You should save this food for someone who truly appreciates it.
I think that's just an excuse to not eat it. You live to see another day. Will not be in vain. I guess I'm ending stream here. I gotta go sleep. To you who watched my stream,